Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, May 29th, 2022. Here on the 2 Month Show, it's always real talk by real people. And I'm your host, MT, and with me and my co-host,
Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First because you gotta respect me. And down below,
it's your boy Josh out for Stop 10 Josh Podcast.
Extended family here. Big Russ.
the guy that can lift
intro, so
the guy that can lift 7 trucks. Come on, man.
and a pair of chucks. Got you.
Exactly. Man. So, man, look, we got a jam-packed show for you all today. Definitely excited about the show today. We're going to talk about boxing first off. Title of today's show is Who's the Best? And basically, we need to find out who's number one on your pound-for-pound list. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about last night's action. Tank Davis went out there, landed a 6-round KO versus Rolando Romero, a.k.a. Rolly. And so what were your thoughts on the fight, gentlemen? Okay, Josh?
Oh, overall in the fight? Oh, I let Russ go.
My thoughts, I mean, Rolly, he's a weird kind of fighter. Very weird. Borderline ugly as shit. But I thought he fought a good fight up until he got caught. He fought a decent fight. I'll give it to him. Definitely gave Tank a little bit of trouble, but at the end of the day, that lightning bolt caught him right on the chin and took him out. So, I can't say I was not expecting that. I was expecting Rolly to get knocked out, but he did better than what I initially thought. For his style, he did a lot better than what I thought.
So he lasted longer than you thought that he would. Okay, nothing wrong with that.
Oh, what you thought? Yeah,
Josh?
like in the third. Well, overall the fight was pretty good till that knockout punch, but I think he was somewhat still in the fight. If he didn't get knocked out, I didn't have it going the distance though. Overall, I didn't have it going the distance. 6th round, I had it like a 7th, 8th round knockout. That's what my prediction was. I was a little off, but yeah.
Okay. Well, me personally, if y'all watched the show, y'all already know I thought it was gonna go the distance. I thought
both
that,
did.
yeah, I thought that Floyd, Mr. Jones, but I personally had it going the distance, but because I thought Floyd Mayweather was gonna pull the rug out from up under Vegas and everything like that, and steal some money. But hey, Tank went out there, he did what he was supposed to do. He got the KO. It was definitely a close fight. I had Tank up maybe 1 round going into the 6th. But Tank is notorious as a slow starter. That's just him. That's who he is. But salute to Tank. To me, last night was his coming out party as far as the superstar status. When he was sitting up there talking to the crowd as he was boxing Rolly, we all know that's like his, I guess former mentor or former idol. Floyd Mayweather used to do that all the time. And he closed the show and he was patient. He didn't force anything. Rolly was trying some dirty tactics and everything like that. He didn't get frustrated. At times he seemed a little, at times he was a little irritated, but he didn't let that take him out of his game plan. And he waited essentially for that right punch. And when it landed, that was it.
Yeah, definitely. Dude was definitely asleep before he hit the ropes. I saw that.
He was. Yeah, and I just want to say this too before we let Mr. Jones go. For the people who sat up there, he could have went and all of that. You need to go back and watch that knockout. The referee told him to step over here to the left. Rolly went right. And his legs looked like spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
So at that point, what are you letting him continue for? Because I think it was what 35, 36 seconds left. Tank would have went right in there and just pounced on him, and he could have actually been seriously injured.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Within that last 30 seconds. So salute to that referee. That wasn't an early stoppage. He did the right thing, and he gave Rolly a couple chances and asked him if he was okay. And he told him, he said, "Hey, step to me." After he told him to step over here, and Rolly couldn't do it.
Yep.
He was off balance the entire time. It was bad. Like it was, yeah, it was bad.
All right.
You sound terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you. You sound terrible.
I'm still terrible.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it's feedback. That's feedback.
Yeah, it's his feedback. I don't know what's going on.
Do I sound better?
Oh yeah. There you go.
All right, so pretty much my thoughts on the fight was, I thought Rolly did a lot better than I thought he would, especially in the beginning of the fight, as far as keeping the distance and staying away from Tank power punches. And I thought by his own underdog styles, a couple of his feints actually worked.
You sound better, but it's still a feedback.
Still feedback.
Yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yeah. You can still hear the feedback.
I don't know what's going on.
You could completely leave the straight line and come back in, like on a new tag.
Yeah, you might have to do that.
Try that.
Yeah, but all right, we'll just keep it going from there. Yeah, but overall, man, it was Tank's coming out party. Where do y'all rank Tank at this point? Like, do y'all? Well, I know we're gonna get to our list, but what do y'all think about Tank overall? Like, is he a top 5 boxer now? Is he top 3? Like, as far as current, not all time, current.
Current? I'll put him top 10. I'll put him top 10.
Yeah, I don't think I can put him in the top 10.
Okay.
He's slightly, he's outside looking at it.
I got him. I got him.
He top 10.
He's definitely top 10, but the caliber of fighters we have on the list, man, like he's pretty much, I mean, he's not bad, but I would say he's like the worst of the best, if that makes any sense.
I get what you're saying. His style.
Yeah,
his style, like, because to be honest, and Mr. Jones, hold on, just go ahead and mute yourself real quick. All right, so with his style, he's actually very how can I put this? His style it's unorthodox. Like, he doesn't box. You get what I'm saying? Like you know, he'll give you a little jab here and there, but it's like he's patient and he just waits to like pick his shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't force the action. He pretty much lets you set yourself up for failure. That's what he does.
but my thing is, he takes way too many shots leading up.
He
there.
does.
You can hear it when he talks. You can hear it in his voice when he talks. He takes way too many shots. Way too young to be sounding like that. You know, so it's something got to change. Something got to change in his.
I think he's getting better though. Like, he got decent footwork and everything as of late.
Yeah, but he also a slow starter. Like, if you go against somebody top competition.
Yeah, because it take him like 4 rounds to download what a person is doing.
Yeah.
But
he can mess around and get hurt.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now though, salute to him as well. And that after the fight, when he used the word ammunition, and you know, they tried to, you don't want to use that word because of all the active shooters and everything. Way to sidestep that, Tank. Tank provided the perfect answer. He was like, look, you know what I'm saying, my condolences and everything to the family, what happened to, you know, all the people that passed away and everything like that, because they were trying to take it somewhere that it didn't even have to go.
Yeah. I don't think it was bad intent, though.
Yeah, no, not at all. But all right, let's go ahead and get to this list, man. Big Russ, we're going to let you go. Top 10 pound for pound.
All right, I'm going to start off at number 10. Number 10, the guy we were just talking about, the guy who put on a good performance last night, Tank Davis. Got him at number 10.
Okay.
number 9. Well, see, this one was a tough one. I thought about putting Tank at number 9, but out of the super flyweight division, I got Chocolatito, Roman Gonzalez.
Okay.
Even though he had a bad loss, loss not too long ago. I still put him in the top 10. Number 8, I got Josh Taylor, super lightweight. Number 7, I got Vasily Lomachenko. What a way to bounce back after getting beat by Teofimo Lopez.
He ain't no top 10 nothing. But go ahead.
He's looking better. He's looking better.
He ain't no top 10
Loma?
nothing.
Yeah,
he said Loma.
Yeah, he's looking better to me. In my eyes, he's looking better.
He's number 11 on my list, but continue.
Number 6, I got Canelo.
Oh, you dropped Canelo out the top 5? Oh, you disrespectful. Go ahead.
Of course. Then number 5 is the man who beat him, Dimitri Bivol. You gonna argue that? He beat him.
I'm gonna argue it. I'm gonna argue it, but go ahead.
Yes.
He tapped his
number 9 at best.
He whooped that ass. Dimitri Bivol whooped that ass. Beat the pound for pound best.
Let him drop the 168. Let him drop that.
Exactly.
Let him drop.
Exactly.
Same. Okay, so he went up to what? What they fight at? 175?
175 or 180.
Okay, so they fought there. I mean,
Nah, bro. Nah, yeah, 175. But yeah, bro. Nah, bro. That's a huge deal. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Get your shit off.
all right, number 4, we got Earl Spence. Got him at number 4. Number 3. It was tough for me to put him at number 3 because he hasn't been active in a while. But Tyson Fury.
Wow. Okay. Go ahead, big
He hasn't been active. He hasn't been active. So that was a question
Man,
mark.
he just fought a few months ago.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And number 2, I got Bud Crawford. Actually, you know what? Let me switch that around. Number 2, I got Usyk out of the heavyweight division, and number 1, I have Bud Crawford.
Wow. Okay. All right, that's your list. I ain't going. That's your list. We'll go around before we talk about it. But go ahead. Go ahead, Tay.
I was just gonna listen in, man. At the top 5, man, I couldn't figure out nobody. So I just said the hell with it.
Nah, it's all good. Josh, you got somebody?
Top 10. I don't know if I can do 10.
I can give y'all 10, but go ahead. Here, you know what?
I got it.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Jones.
Go ahead, knock it out. Number 10, I got Josh Taylor because he's an undisputed champion. Number 9, I give it to Charlo for the same reason. He's an undisputed champion. Number 8 sneaking in is definitely Tank. I mean, this win last night really does nothing for him.
Yeah.
It just looked good on the highlight reel, honestly. Number 7, David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. The people they're afraid of. Get that man his plate. Number 6, I actually got Usyk at number 6. I mean, beating Anthony Joshua is not a tough feat these days. Number 5, though, I do have Tyson Fury because he's still active. He ain't retired yet. You got to give it to the lineal heavyweight champion. Number 4, I mean, he's my man, though. I mean, Naoya Inoue, the Japanese fighter.
Yeah.
I can't wait till he fight on there June 7th. That's going to be a great fight. He's going to knock his ass out early. That dude can knock you out either hand, body, face, however you want it.
Let me know when he fights good American competition, but go ahead.
I mean, in his weight class, it's not any American competition.
That's fine. Go ahead. That's fine.
I mean, you fight who's in front of you in your weight class, brother.
Okay.
Don't be American biased, please don't. Number 3 is going to be Canelo. I can't see him dropping down that far. He's still the money maker.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I actually got Earl Spence.
Thank you.
And then number 1, I got Bud.
Okay. All right. I'm not mad
They
at that.
both do great competition, so you can't say 1-8 beat the, you know what I mean? They both been fighting champions.
I mean, before, the reason why I had to drop Canelo out of the top 5 is because of the way he lost. He did not look like himself against Bivol.
But Big Russ. But here's the thing. It is a recipe for disaster, and it is known for that. We've seen it with Roy Jones.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it with other champions in the past where when you keep going up in weight, dropping weight, going up in weight, dropping weight, going up, it's going to catch up to you.
Yep.
He didn't get knocked out. Yeah, but he didn't even get knocked out. So
I would use Roy as an example, though. I mean, Roy went all the way to heavyweight. That's crazy.
But yeah, that fluctuation in weight, it does take a toll on you. And I heard that he actually switched to being he became vegan with training for the fight. So that's another thing to consider.
He didn't have all of his protein.
He bit off.
Eat those special steaks.
He bit off more than what he could chew. And
he caught him for the same thing to get the same amount.
Yeah,
he's an plant-based guy. You give him a chance.
Yeah. But all right, let me go ahead and let me get to my list. So here's my list here. Mr. Jones, go ahead and mute yourself, sir, so I can so the people can hear without no feedback.
I was already muted. Go ahead.
All right. So here we go. So at number 10, and I hate the timing of this because these guys are actually going to fight each other this upcoming Saturday. But I guess at number 10, who could fight for that spot is George Kambosos Jr. and Devin Haney. So right now, I give it to Kambosos because he has more belts. But if Haney beats Kambosos, then he will take that number 10 spot. Number 9, I have Shakur Stevenson. I think he's done a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
2 division champion, 2 weight division champion is what he was able to do. And then at number 8, I have Josh Taylor. He has 4 of the 5 major belts. I think they vacated the WBA, so I think that's the last one that he needs to go and get for his weight class for the 140 pounds. Number 7 is Udrich, Alexander Udrich. He, beat Anthony Joshua in convincing fashion. It was easy. Number 6, actually have Tyson Fury. They're number 6. Number 5, I'm actually going to go Jermell Charlo. Why? Because he's the first ever undisputed middleweight champion. That has to account for something. And he didn't win it by luck. He went out there, he worked his ass off, and he got it. I give him his credit for that. Now, number 4, I actually have Tank Davis. I got Tank Davis sitting there at number 4. Reason why I have Tank there at number 4, we saw everything surrounding what happened with that fight and everything last night. And I'm just going to tell y'all right now, when Rolly went back there and started crying, what I think happened was Rolly and Floyd had a conversation about what was going to happen, but then Floyd went and had a completely different conversation with Tank Davis about what was going to happen. Because you could tell, what's the name was just caught off guard. He came in there too relaxed. I swore that this was going 12 rounds. So Tank.
Nah, when he did his ring walk though, he was mesmerized.
Yeah.
Like he looking left and right, like damn, these motherfuckers are here. They come to me. This is what 20,000 look like. He ain't used to that shit. He used to fighting when like the first 300 people coming to sit down.
Yeah,
the stars was out. You know,
he thought he was at the MGM and up on Oxon Hill.
Exactly. Yep.
Nah, he thought he was at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. And like, shame on the examiner for letting him walk out that early. He should have sat down a little longer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because when they was putting the lights on his eyes for the concussion, he was shaking his head. No,
he was shaking his head. No,
yeah, he was. All right, so that's my number 4 is Tank Davis. Number 3 is Bud Crawford. Bud, I think he just has one of the belts. So there's no way in hell I can have Bud Crawford over Errol Spence. I'm sorry. Number 2, It's going to be Canelo Alvarez. Listen, I get the Canelo loss, but again, that going up and down in weight, he got too comfortable. Now, what I will say is this about Dimitri Bivol. Yo, the feedback is terrible on this one.
Rush, you getting feedback.
Yeah.
Rush getting feedback. I thought it was
All right.
moving. That's what I was like.
All right, here we go. All right, so sorry about that. So as far as with Canelo, the reason why I still have him number 2 is because he got all the straps at 168. Now, if Bivol can come and beat Canelo at 168,
then we can have that discussion.
Then we can have that discussion. But until then, it ain't a man alive at 168 that's going to be able to beat Canelo. I don't give a damn about no Benavidez, none of that, okay? Because Canelo still hits hard, and again, he can make a serious comeback. We gonna see what he does to Triple G. I think he's gonna knock Triple G out this time, and once he does that and puts Triple G on his ass, then we can have the Benavidez discussion and everything like that. And then yeah, number 1, in my opinion, is Errol Spence. He got the most straps in that division. He's gonna come and take Bud's strap. I think the fight is finally going to happen now because Bud is away from Bob Arum. Mm-hmm. And to me, yeah, Errol Spence, he's done everything. This is a guy who's come back from injury twice and didn't take tune-up fights. He fought champions. You know what I'm saying? Guys that were ranked in the top 5 in that class. He didn't just say, oh, hey, give me an up-and-comer and a bum and things like that so I can tune up. No. He took Danny Garcia when he came back from his first injury. And then he took in his last fight, I forgot who he took. But dude was a champion as well. So at the end of the day, I got Errol Spence as my number 1 pound for pound.
I might have to give it.
I can't argue with Errol Spence. I can't argue with that.
I want slightly. Well, I might have to. Never mind. You got it.
I think it should be Spence and Bud until they fight number 1 and number 2.
I think Bud is the best.
You could go either way. It's no argument.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, you go either way. I'm not upset at people who have Bud because I get it, and I know y'all attachment to Bud, but I'm just telling you from my eye test and what I see, Spence, with what he's had to overcome from the injuries and everything like that. Like, here's the thing. What Spence went through the last 3 years of his life, most boxers will probably just go ahead and retire. Exactly. They'd be a shell of themselves. And the fact that he's still at the top of his game, you talking about having to get surgery on his eye, you talking about the car crash and everything like that. I mean, this man is Kanye West through the fire at this point.
I can't argue with that. And he fought good competition. But Bud did too. It's an argument for either one. You can say 1 and 1A to make it, more fair.
Hey, but quick question. Mm-hmm. What is next for Tank after this victory?
I was going to go back and say that. That is the ultimate question we always ask. And it's going to be the winner of. It's going to be the winner of the Haney-Kambosos fight.
Because we skipped over. We went to the top 10. That's what I was going to ask, but we went to the top 10.
All right. So I'll break down what's for both. Now, for Tank's side, he's going to fight the winner of Haney and Kambosos. Even though Ryan Garcia called him out once again for December, I don't think that's going to go down until next year.
Nah, it's not going to go down.
Ryan, if Ryan gets a couple more knockouts, he'll build a little hype. He'll get that fight. Will he win that fight? No. He's like Rolly with better skill. He's reckless too. And also for Rolly, I don't think he's done.
No, of course not.
No,
because he's a star. His mouth alone, like he put the asses in the seats. Let's keep it real.
He got
the 20,000 to sit down.
Now he got the charisma to sell a fight.
Yes.
Listen. Rolly was doing what he was supposed to do. It was to the point where people were texting me talking about, man, Rolly might Rolly might upset Tank. I'm laughing.
Oh my goodness!
But
Yeah,
I go back to the
laughing.
fight though. Like Rolly did good in the early rounds with his footwork. Like keep a distance. He did.
Mhm.
He did.
Keep a distance. And he's so unorthodox. A couple of his feints worked. I think it was like the third or fourth round when he like faked the right and then he caught him with the left. That was a beautiful feint. But at the end of the day, one thing I learned about Tank, and dude said it, who was supposed to fight him had the eye injury. Oh, Abness. Yeah, he said it perfectly. In them 3 years since he was supposed to fight him, he became a more mature fighter.
Yep.
You can see he's more patient.
Yep.
He used a lot more defense, even though he still get caught with shots because he's gambled with his power punches. But his defense got a lot better. And you actually see him moving horizontally now. He used to never move horizontally.
Nope.
So
and I think he switched his stands up too, because after he figured out he couldn't, he left that left hand. That left open. He started switching to the left.
What was it? What was it in the fourth when he did that?
Fifth round.
The fifth.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want real judges, me and Tay, we available for hire. Our judging been on point the whole night.
Listen, let me tell you something. My judging will be on point, but I can be bought as well, okay? On the right price, I can be bought. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. I can be bought, okay?
I have integrity.
Get a private jet. You know, how do you just put up in that business? Something.
Yeah, man, this all came from judging fights. You know what I'm saying? It's what happens when
He
you do
getting
it
that
the right
referee
way.
money.
How was MT living in Calabasas? Well, wait a minute, what?
Private jet. Okay. I know judges made that kind of money.
Gonna live next door to Tim Donaghy.
I know.
Exactly. Hey, look, this how it's gonna be. Look, two judges gonna have it 118 to 110. MT got it as a draw, okay?
MT came in a meat coat to a fight. Are you serious?
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas on
They gonna sit up there. I don't know how he has it as a draw. Everybody had that fighter winning by at least 6 rounds. Listen,
That's how I felt about one of the earlier fights. There was a couple of earlier fights. Like, how the fuck he went by that many rounds?
But look though. But here's the craziest thing. I was getting pissed. You know why I was getting pissed? Because I'm sitting up here thinking of all the combinations of the way that Floyd can screw people. And the combinations that I picked were coming out in the previous fights. So the first fight was a majority decision. I picked for Tank to win by majority because I was like, it's going to go the distance. Then I picked for him to win by unanimous. The second fight was unanimous. I was like, what the fuck is going on? But then the third one, I was just like, Tank going to knock his ass out by the 6th round. I know it's going to happen at this point.
Oh, after that ring walk, all that shit went away, bro.
Yeah.
Boy, he looked like a bad player out there. Oh my God.
Hey, you ever find out who that
It's really
was?
happening. We're about to fight in front of all these people. That's what it looked like.
This ain't no sparring.
Exactly.
No sparring.
Exactly. Nah, he really did. He had that like, oh my gosh, like.
It did Tank pick the perfect song to come out to.
What was the song? I didn't get to hear it.
The Alicia Keys Kanye joint.
Oh yeah.
Oh, them lyrics are so perfect.
Oh, of course.
It was fire.
Yeah,
it was fire.
Hey, did we ever find out who that judge was?
And Rolly came out to Prince When Doves Cry.
Oh, yeah. I saw that shit too. Yeah.
I said, he really came out the Purple Rain? He picked the wrong
really
song.
did. Hold on, what you say, Tay? Did they ever find out who that judge was?
Did they ever find that judge who called that damn draw on that first fight?
Nah. That motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I wish I could have. But and that's another thing too. I was looking for that fight on the sports book because in my mind, something just kept telling me that a majority decision is going to happen that night. And I was trying to look for I knew it wasn't going to happen with the Lara shit. I was like, Lara going to knock dude out. But I couldn't find it on the sports book at all. I was shocked too.
He knocked his mustache straight.
He did, but at the end of the day, both of them.
Because Lara ain't really a power hitter. That's why I was shocked.
But both of them are dinosaurs. So
I know, bro. I told you it was grudge match. Oh, ass niggas. Oh, farts.
Even though, because this dude definitely like my man from Ready to Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, man, oh my God, he came over with the roly fingers. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
nah,
boxed
man.
like him.
But yeah, so yeah, I mean, so just to answer Josh's original question, my opinion, yeah, he needs to. I agree with Mr. Jones. He's going to fight the winner of the Cambosos and Devin Haney. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, everybody keep fishing and looking for an upset. Cambosos might beat Haney. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all.
Nah,
And the reason, here's the reason why I say that.
I like George though.
I like George as well, but Haney is gonna have to knock him out. He can't leave it close because they're in Australia. They're not having it over here at the U.S. That's not smart. And what's the name? I think Floyd's uncle pointed that out as well. One of the Mayweathers. He was like,
Who,
I used to
Roger?
train. Not Roger.
No, Roger. Oh, rest in peace, Roger.
Yeah. No, not
Yeah, I think it's
Roger.
his. I think his other brother is
Yeah.
out there with him. Forgot his name though.
Yeah, but he said it. He said, well, no, he's not even out there with him. He said, I used to train him. He said, so I know this boy's weakness. He said, but I'm gonna tell you right now, the biggest mistake that he made was doing a fight in Australia. I get that you want to get your name out there, but you don't have no favor with who they decide to.
He must ain't watched Pacquiao and Jeff Horn.
That's what I'm saying. He said you don't have no favor as far as the judges and everything because you are out of your element. You out of your territory. So you got to close the show. So if Devin Haney don't win by knockout, we may be looking at a screw job. Mr. Jones, you ain't got to mute yourself no more. Feedback is we good now. We good. Ain't no more feedback. But yeah, so if y'all looking for an upset, and the odds are actually pretty close on that fight. I think Devin Haney
It should be.
like, it's like minus 210, and then Cambosos is plus 175.
This might be Haney's biggest fight because I don't think Haney really fought nobody like that.
This is his biggest fight.
Yeah. Too bad he had to go out the U.S. to do it. But
you know what though? I was about to be mad at your list, but as long as you put Shakur Stevenson over here, I was fine.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course. Shakur Stevenson. I definitely got Shakur. To me, Shakur is the better boxer out of it. Like Haney. That's why I said Cambosos to me technically is number 10, but because they're about to fight this Saturday, I included them both, and then whoever's the winner of that. But overall, I like Shakur Stevenson as a fighter better than Haney.
Mm-hmm.
Shakur Stevenson is more technical. Actually, Shakur Stevenson gonna piss a lot of people off because I feel like, again, and this is just my opinion, I feel like he's a sweet pea Pernell Whitaker. He's gonna give y'all the sweet science of boxing the entire fight, and it may be times where he has an opportunity for a knockout, but he's not gonna go for the knockout because of how patient and how careful he is. He'd rather just win on points. That's what he'd rather do.
I mean, he's an Olympian. He's trying to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's just my opinion on Stevenson. But this Haney and Campbell, it's going to be interesting. I'll be tuned in, most definitely. It's going to be a great fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's one of the ones to watch upcoming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, thank you, Tank, because what you've done, honestly, you set us up for a great summer of boxing, in my opinion. You set us up for a great summer because now we got that out the way, right? So now I think, like I said, we got Cambosos and Haney this upcoming Saturday. Then I think 2 weeks after that, we got the other Charlo brother. He's fighting for a belt. Yeah, so we gonna have some good boxing this summer.
I think Anthony Joshua, his rematch is in July too.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh. Okay. Yeah. So I think we in for some good boxing. But all right, Mr. Jones.
So it's no trouble with the Charlo. There's no problems with the Cholo brother, right?
Oh yeah. I just want to take this and just say this right now. Salute to the Charlo family. Shakur Stevenson, top 5 pound for pound. He's not, but all right.
Why you say it like this? But he's not.
No, he's not. Like I said, he's a great technical fighter, but you got to be able to close the show and give the fans what they want, a knockout. We all know Canelo can do that. We know Spence can do that. We know Bud.
But everybody's not a knockout fighter.
That's true. I give it to you. Right, but
You gotta be some money makers too.
I was about to say that. Yeah,
Fighters probably are on his belt.
yeah.
Because with pound for pound, you got to treat it kind of like college football, though. It's like strength of schedule matters.
Yeah, strength of schedule matters. Strength of schedule matters. So your opponents and then how you beat them matters. That's why I said Dimitri Bivol, he had a good game plan. He did what he was supposed to do. He getting real cocky. Like I said, if he drops down to 168 and fights Canelo for those straps,
that's gonna get abused.
And take those straps from him, then I will give Bivol. I'll
put
Bivol in my top 5. Yeah, top 5
easy.
easily. Yeah. Like I said, it's easier when a guy has to come up in weight to you, but when you try to go down there to him,
what his natural weight is. Yeah, when his natural weight.
Yeah. Oh, we gonna see. We definitely gonna see.
Let me ask y'all a question. Is Tank a superstar now?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he is. He matured.
Yeah,
so yeah,
I think he might be like he'll probably be a top 3 money earner very soon.
Oh yeah.
But where do you think he's gonna go? I think PBC is the only destination he could go. I mean, he's gonna do his own thing with GTD, but linking with PBC would be his best bet.
I think Showtime.
Yeah. I mean, I think he signs with either Showtime or PBC, and he's still under that umbrella. My thing is, you stay on that side because Floyd still has his deal with that side. So Floyd will still get a piece of the pie. And as long as that happens, Floyd is going to make sure that you're good. But yeah, Tank, I agree.
He is.
He's a superstar. Like I said last night, Mr. Jones, you had clicked out. But like I said last night, it was basically like his mentor, Floyd Mayweather, talking to the crowd, you know what I'm saying, talking to, you know what I'm saying, the referee and everything like that during the fight, even talking to Roley at the end of some of those rounds.
Oh, yeah, at the end of the first round, he said what happened to round number 1.
Yeah. So that right there, like that's box office. People want to see that type of stuff. They want to see it. That's what gets the fans going. That sells the fight.
Yeah, but it took a dude.
It literally took like a dude. Floyd Mayweather, Ricky Hatton. That's what it looked like.
But it literally took a dude to like push him to that level for him to be that focused though. Like any other time, he ain't that focused. He ain't that focused. We all know. Nah, he was never that focused, bro. He was never that focused.
Now, when he went up in weight classes, I say he was kind of focused that fight.
After his first fight, after he found
out. I mean, the Pitbull fight, you gotta say he was focused. He won with one hand.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like after he found out he was like pretty much the most powerful puncher in that division, he was like, nah, I can lay back a little bit. Like I ain't even worried about it. Like they're gonna leave their face open. I'm just gonna clock them.
What do you think Roley need to work on to be on top of the game? Like if he was like his trainer or mentor, what advice would you give him?
Change his stance because he's leaving his left wide open all the damn time. So he might have to change that. He might have to change like to a little bit more of a, I guess, unorthodox style where he could switch stances in between fights because the way he was rolling at first, you know, doing the 2 steps back so he won't get tagged. It ain't gonna work for so long.
Yeah,
that's the Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. You get drawn out too quick if you do that every fight. Man. You get drawn out.
That's
and people gonna look at that tape. People gonna look at that tape. They're gonna see that he's taking 2 steps back, and they realize he can't take a left. That's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Josh. What was you gonna say?
I would say work on his defense. His defense out there.
Yeah, because to me the power is there for Rolling.
Yeah, the power is definitely there.
He's got the knockout potential. He just got to work on his defense and not leaving himself open.
He's still one of the hardest punchers in that division, I believe.
Oh, yeah. And to me personally, I think Floyd will then come to him and say, look, Let's work on some things. Let's do this. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's gonna be a lot of fighters who gonna count Rolly out because of the way he lost the Tank.
Yeah, and he's not
Rolly
in
gonna
judo
shock the
anymore
world.
either.
Yeah,
You can't be slamming motherfuckers throwing elbows.
Yeah, you can't do that.
yeah.
Yeah. They look at everything.
Because he had a final warning. He's about to lose a point anyway.
Yep, he was for throwing elbows.
Because he's throwing a damn elbow when he got caught, if you look at it.
Yeah.
That thing was coming like this.
Yeah. It was blatant too.
Yeah.
But he'll be back though. I don't think he's done.
And thank you, Tank. I was just gonna say this too. Thank you, Tank, for keeping the same energy. Once you won, you went up in there. You showed them the glove.
Yeah.
But thank you for keeping that same energy.
Shout out for being humble in the interview though.
Oh yeah.
Because he could have went full Adrian Broner on his ass.
Yeah, but he didn't. And honestly,
shout out to him for that. Shows a true champion.
And here's the thing, just not skill-wise, not skill. I'm going to say personality. So again, don't kill me for this, y'all. But personality-wise, Tank is very much like Floyd Mayweather. Remember how Floyd used to come out when it was Cinco de Mayo with a Mexican sombrero, the trunks? Floyd
just like Uncle used to do.
Exactly. But once he won, and it was signed, sealed, and delivered, he was more humble and things like that. And the way that he talked and the way that he addressed the press and everything afterward. Only person that was able to get Floyd out of his character was Larry Merchant. That's it.
You don't know shit about boxing.
Exactly. And you don't know shit
if I was
about
50 years younger, I'll kick your ass.
You wouldn't do shit. You wouldn't do shit.
Classic. Reenactment by TMS.
Yeah,
he was like one breath away from the paramedics coming and everything. You better
Him with Bernard Hopkins. Too.
He's about to have a heart attack. Yelling at
exactly.
But you know what though? Larry Merchant always been a fucking hater though. Since Mike Tyson, he's a hater on Tyson like shit.
Yeah,
of course. Oh, he definitely.
Only people that checked the door was him and Bernard Hopkins.
Yep, definitely behind that.
Yeah, no, because he was a hater, bro. Larry Merchant. Larry Merchant was the. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a meme that circulated on social media. I'm sure they'll probably bring it back as they do.
I would love him and Skip Bayless to do a show together.
Yeah, but here's the thing: Larry Merchant is that meme. Y'all seen the one where it's like it's a couple and they sitting there and they looking at like stars and all that. And they on a beach in a luxurious hotel. And they was like, a woman will find a way to mess up this moment by saying, so do you remember that time when, you know what I'm saying? That's what Larry Merchant is. When everything is going good and you've done everything right, Larry Merchant got to find something just
and
to
so
fuck
you
up
drop
the
her
moment.
off at the crib. You know you about to seal the deal. She hit you with the, ain't it funny how? Oh,
exactly.
You still love me? We
exactly.
We on a resort looking at moons and you ask me, do I love you? Are you really serious right now?
Like I love the sunset.
Man. So, but that's who Larry Merchant is, man. But all right, Mr. Jones, let's go ahead, man. Let's get to the NBA playoffs. Finals, y'all. So Golden State, obviously I was wrong. Yeah, we are here. Golden State. Y'all
we trying to tell him, Tay. We trying to tell him.
I know.
No chance.
Exactly.
No chance.
They didn't. Golden State literally, I think that was the first time in a playoff series that I saw a coach use literally 1 through 12 on the damn roster in a basketball game. I saw Josh out there balling, okay?
But you know what? Golden State been doing that throughout the year, though. They play everybody.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but he doesn't in the playoffs. Like, he don't
do those. In a player, you don't see it. They don't do it in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's some great Popovich shit. I give you that.
Like,
you know what? I know you didn't get no play time. Come on, we about to go to the fight. Get
we'll
it.
play you in game 6 of a closeout game.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I was like, why is this dude in the game? And and the game ain't even out. Like,
hey, bro, they was announcing their names at the Google search. Who is this guy?
What school he went to? What school he come from? Did he just get drafted?
Yeah, because I was like, Damian Lee. I was like, I ain't seen Damian Lee since the second half of the damn season. What the
That's
hell
what
is
I'm
going
saying.
on?
That's what I'm saying. Bro, they was putting people in there. I said, what the hell is going on? I said, everybody's getting playing time. And it's when the game was in crucial moments. I'm like,
no, we have 3-1, so it don't matter. That's really what it's like.
Yeah.
We have 3-1, it don't matter.
Damn.
That's what I said. Dallas is just outmatched, man.
They was. Yeah.
The match wasn't well. Dallas versus.
Shout out to Jason Kidd, though. As a coach making it that far. Shout out to
But
Coach
he wasn't
Kidd.
bad. No, Jason Kidd was a good coach, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Phoenix series showed me something.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. To me, that team is about 2 seasons away. The problem what's going to happen is this. So they got Brunson, right? Mm-hmm. To me, Brunson is their Jason Terry, JJ Barea. Take your pick. Little guy, plays with intensity, has defense. What they need to find is they need to find that veteran who's they need to find that veteran who wants a ring but doesn't want the payday but still willing to put in the work. Like they need that Sean Marion, you know what I'm saying? They need who is it? Josh Howard. They need that type of guy on the team.
Who is like that available?
I don't know. We're gonna find out within the next 2 years. Who? DeAndre Ayton?
DeAndre Ayton might be the guy for them.
Yeah,
oh shit!
I think so.
Phoenix can't afford to lose him.
That actually would be a pickup.
Bro, it's gonna be a bidding war for Ayton. Trust me, DeAndre Ayton's gonna be in a bidding war.
I know, and nobody better not give him the goddamn max either.
Somebody gonna give him the max. Dallas will give him the max just so they could keep him away from Phoenix. I guarantee it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Could it Dallas is good or Phoenix just choked? I think it's a little bit of
Phoenix choke.
Phoenix choke.
Phoenix choke bad.
They choked, and then on top of that, they let the main guy that they were talking shit about go off and let them win.
Worst in game 7 I've ever seen in my life. Watching basketball by far.
27 points in the first half.
At home, like they gave up. They like rolled over.
I never heard Phoenix show emotion like that. They booed. I never heard Phoenix boo. And they was some shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Before recently.
I mean, because here's the thing, and I think we can all agree on this, gentlemen. Here's the thing. While I appreciate the NBA playoffs for providing some type of entertainment, let's be real, y'all. If you're a fan, you're pissed off. You know why? Because it's a possibility that you can pay hundreds, possibly even $1,000 for a ticket, and you see your team lose by 20 points.
Can you imagine how this would have been if I was like a Suns fan, paid all that money?
I see a 50-point blowout.
Traffic, bro. You know how pissed I would have been, bro.
Bruh, I would have went the fuck off.
Oh yeah, I've been at the restaurant by halftime.
Yeah, Phoenix should have pulled a Minnesota when they was down 50. They should have pulled a Minnesota. Had somebody rush the goddamn court.
Yeah,
that shit could be delayed. Something.
Yeah.
But that's embarrassing.
It was definitely embarrassing. And here's the thing. This is why. And to Mr. Jones' credit, he spoke on this. But you all tell me if you agree or not. This is why I appreciate football, because I guess because it's not a series, you're able to, you know what I'm saying, compile so much in that one game and make it entertaining, because we can arguably say this, and I think we did say it on the show, this past NFL playoffs was probably one of the best that we've ever witnessed by far.
Yeah, it's been some all-time great games.
Yeah.
That Rams and Bucks game that went down to the man. I was like,
yeah,
dude, he did it again.
Bills and Chiefs.
Yeah, that Bills and Chiefs.
The Bills and Chiefs might be one of the best playoff games I've seen.
Exactly. Chiefs and Bengals, that was a hell of a that was a hell of a game. The 49ers and Packers.
Yep.
Hell of a game.
And then even the fuck up by Dallas at the end of the game, that's going to be remembered.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bruh, great NFL playoffs. But My whole theory is this: the NBA is like, if it is rigged or fixed, the NBA is the easiest to fix because the refs can easily control tempo and everything by far.
One play call can change the momentum of a game, bro. Like one play.
Exactly.
Like, I actually thank you, Josh, for speaking on that, because you know what? You know one example of that? Remember in Game 6, Miami versus Boston, when Jaylen Brown went up for that layup.
Oh, yeah.
That was almost an and one.
Yeah,
but then they changed the call
to a charge.
Exactly, to a charge.
Which it was.
Yeah, it was a charge.
For the first look. I don't even know how I even got that far, but that's what I was saying.
No, it was definitely a charge, but at that point, that fucked up Boston's momentum right there.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but yeah, it's just one of those things where it's but basketball.
I told you it's gonna go 7.
Yeah,
and then
you
on top,
did.
On top of that, you know, by it being an open gambling sport, including anybody from the goddamn league.
Remember how like gambling was shameful and outlawed in sports? Now that shit is like commercials and in the middle of games. Like it's DraftKings updates like on every sport now.
Yeah.
They got partnerships with the
with everybody. Like fucking WWE has it.
Yeah, yes. WWE has it. Go ahead, Josh. No, go ahead, Josh.
You can literally watch an NBA playoff game and the commercial and say, FanDuel, use this promo code.
Bruh, that's crazy.
Every halftime they got that shit.
It was in the boxing ring last night.
Yeah, it was in the boxing ring last night. And again, FanDuel, either FanDuel or what's the name, is a partner right now with the NBA.
Or whatever
DraftKings. Yeah, DraftKings is a partner with the NBA. Like it's crazy right now.
Which one's with the NFL? NFL is partnered with one of them.
No, NFL is DraftKings. No. NFL is DraftKings. Basketball, I think, is either MGM or FanDuel. It's one of the two.
I think they both. True.
Because I always see the commercials during the game.
Because every time when I go, like riding through, going through MGM, they'd be saying like sports betting, big ass sign, clear they on the side, just say sports betting is available here. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I ain't even hiding this shit no more. They like,
that shit is phenomenon.
Yeah. When you go to the casino, they just say you just download the app, bro.
It's a phenomenon now.
Yeah. No, it is. And here's the thing: living up here in the Jersey, PA area, it is a phenomenon, and you're literally able to. So here's the weird thing: when you start looking at the odds and you start looking at a lot of these promos, you're able to bet based off of that. A lot of times the promos are nothing but money grabs to get people in while they screw you over, but make it look close like that person could have gotten that. Like one of the promos today, and I'm just going to say it right now while we're on live, is for Jason Tatum and Jimmy Butler to both go off to have over 25 points. That's what one of the promos is. One of them is not going to get it.
No.
Tatum's not going to get it.
Yeah, it's not. Tatum will probably get 24 or 23 points, but I got Tatum choking tonight, in my opinion.
21.
To me, yeah, or 21. Yeah, Jimmy is probably going to go off today. That's who's going to go off.
He had like 37 and 9.
Like we'd say, like a bet odds. Like, Vegas finessing right now.
Yeah.
Oh, they trying to sucking some people in some last minute bets.
I know they did with that goddamn Rolly fight. I know that for damn sure.
They definitely did because here's the thing: if you had checked the Rolly fight 3 or 4 weeks prior to tonight, Rolly was plus 950. Actually, no, he was plus 1,000. Then as the fight kept getting closer, they did like plus 500 because they wanted to get people in to start betting on Rolly and things like that. That's just what they do, man. It's all a mind game. It is. It is all a mind game.
Yeah,
but
the NBA is definitely the easiest one. Well, outside of boxing and wrestling, it's going to be easy to bet.
Yeah, boxing, you got to not make it obvious that you like. Can't make it obvious.
But in boxing, you got an option. You can knock a nigga out. Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Hey, shit, you can do with the NBA, really.
True. Well, yeah, because once the ref, because here's the thing with the NBA. Once the refs start calling little ticky-tack fouls on you, Like Chris Paul. Chris Paul fouled out in a playoff game. You know what I'm saying? A superstar fouled out in a playoff game. We've seen it where Giannis have had 5 fouls. Go and charge somebody, run them over. They review it and say, you know what, that wasn't a charge foul. That was a blocking foul to keep Giannis in the game. They let Chris Paul fouled out in a game, y'all.
Michigan came down and said, no, we can't do that.
Exactly. Yeah. This nigga Giannis, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, I swear this dude think because he's a player association president, he's just gonna get a ring. That shit ain't gonna happen. They don't like your ass.
No, they don't.
They just don't like you.
Listen. Here's the thing. In order for him to get a ring, he's got to pull a Malcolm Jenkins. Okay, I'm sorry, Tay, to go there, but he's got to pull a Malcolm Jenkins. Okay.
He tried it with the HBCU thing. He tried it. It still ain't work.
Well, you know why? But that's because everybody knows what the NBA like. What I will say as far as progression in a sport, NBA is by far ahead of all the sports. They've had black coaches. They've had black coaches win titles, things of that nature. So that they're way ahead. The NFL is still. Go ahead.
You got to look at basketball versus the other sports. Basketball, like revolutionary. Jordan, Steph,
international.
So they didn't go with this, the norms at the time. I give you an example. Baseball is stuck in the past. I hate to say it.
Oh yeah,
it's always been stuck in the past.
That's why baseball is by far stuck in the past. They in 1950s, 60s, like rules type of situation.
I will say this about baseball. They are stuck in the past, and they really don't care about being, I guess, inclusive until like it really affects their bottom line. But don't be surprised if the LA Dodgers or the Houston Astros, one of those two teams, make the World Series this year. Don't be surprised.
You gotta understand, I'm a baseball fan. Baseball, they share a market amongst the major sports. So they're sort of going to adapt or get left behind, because look at our generation. Millennials and younger, they're not really watching baseball like that. Yeah, it's mainly older people, like maybe 80s babies, probably the last group is probably watching baseball still. I hate to say it like that.
And then let's not forget the money aspect of it changed a lot too, because now they have no market. So it's like for them, it's like, oh yeah, we can go ahead and give this guy 300-something million. We ain't got no salary cap. So that switches out a lot too.
Baseball they went more international instead of homegrown in their time. That's what baseball.
Yeah, when they started the World Baseball Classic and all of that.
Yeah.
Okay. And just like, oh no, we don't need to teach little Tyrone how to play. We just go to the DR real quick and get somebody for the cheap. That's
but
pretty much
with a fake passport.
Yeah, with a fake passport. And
I'm about to say, one of the like collectibles I got in my house is a Miguel Tejada action figure.
So my man, like a big black male pen and say sign on the dollar line.
Yeah. That's all they do.
I got the Miguel Tejada when he won MVP.
Yeah, but don't turn around. But don't turn around as a league and turn around saying we need more urban players, but you're not even making resources.
At least they further ahead than NASCAR.
That's true. But here's the funny thing.
I think hockey is over. I think lately hockey has been over baseball.
I mean, here's the thing.
You make the argument.
You can make the argument.
I mean, hockey actually has black superstars now.
That's true.
Who ever thought that?
I hate to say this. NASCAR is sort of like a sport. It's like a small, big.
I mean, you got to think what it came from. It came from bootlegging and running from the bed.
Like, is it? I'm not saying. I didn't mean to say that bad. NASCAR is good.
No, it's a southern sport. It's mainly a southern sport.
It was made in the South, so that's where they fan base is. They love
it out here too. They love racing. I'm more of a drag racing fan. Like, I'd rather see a drag race than people making left turns for 5 hours.
All races, they love basketball for some reason, and college football for some reason. Yeah, those like the top.
Yeah, and here's the thing too. I'm be honest with you. If baseball wants to catch up, that's why I named those two teams, because those are literally the last two black managers in the major leagues. It's literally the manager of the Dodgers, who's literally taken 4 separate teams.
Roberts.
Who's won a pennant with 4 different teams. And then you got Dusty Baker taking over the Astros.
Shit, how old is he?
I want to say
He like 70 something. He like 70 something. Yeah.
I want to say something about baseball went international. They don't really care about homegrown urban areas. I hate to say it like that. They don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean,
that's
remember Ichiro Mania?
but look at it when we was growing up. Like everybody liked baseball. Baseball, in my opinion,
Steroid there. It was home runs back.
It was home runs
back
then.
then.
But still, no,
The
baseball
was still higher.
You got to understand, baseball focus on the personality of the player too, as well.
True.
Like, yeah. Sammy Sosa, you had Bonds. It wasn't just about
But it went away. It went away.
And here's the thing.
Though. It went away.
Yeah. Everybody had
this
shit. Kid Griffey.
I was about to say, you had Ken Griffey. Shit, you had people like Kenny Lofton.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Who took over after that though? It was Barry.
It was pitching.
Barry was the takeover. No,
After Barry Bonds left, it was all about pitching.
The trend turned into pitching, and nobody really cared about that.
Like people was getting no hitters left and right. Because that's around the time when they lowered the mound. Once they lowered the mound, it was over.
Yeah.
Nobody want to spend 3 or 4 hours in a park and it's 1-0. Nobody.
But it was never. But after
exactly, I agree, Josh.
That's where it fucked up. Yep, that's where it fucked up at. That's where it started declining a little bit. Then they had a little bit of rise when some of the DR and international players started showing off.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't nobody. It wasn't nobody as far as the African American standpoint after Barry that made a stature for baseball.
The closest dude was McCutcheon. He was up there at one point.
You know, talking to urban market. That's an unpopular opinion. Now they trying to market.
Now they trying to market it.
Yeah,
they had like the Ryan Howards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
World Series MVP.
You had the guy. Yeah. You had Ryan Howard. You had Gary Sheffield.
Sheffield
was all right. He in the 500 home run club. I give him that.
Yeah. You had Gary Sheffield. No, you did. They did what they, and then they just said, you know what, fuck it. We just gonna go international.
We just gonna go international.
They get
it's all because of Ichiro Mania, bro.
Yeah, like Ichiro.
He just came and tore shit up.
And you had
was like the greatest off the break as an old man.
And you had David Ortiz. You had
the dude had 2 Hall of Fame careers in 2 countries.
You got it was the rise of it was cheaper to go international. That's really the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Pedro.
Yeah,
they called the Yankees my daddy. You know what I'm saying? The only one.
Pedro's in the league a long time too on the low.
I was about to say, is Derek Jeter?
People forgot what he's a.
What is Derek Jeter? Is he mixed or what is Derek Jeter?
No, he's U.S. He's U.S. He's American.
He's U.S. but ain't he like Dominican or something?
No, he's
Jeter black and white.
Black and white.
Okay, that's what I'm saying as far as mix. Okay, so he's black and white. Okay, yeah. And so Derek,
I'm joking. I'm joking. That's how I didn't want y'all to get serious.
Stop it now.
You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro. You're crazy, bro.
Like, no, it's one black man. Joking, guys. Joking.
100%. I'm about to say 100%.
Alex Rodriguez.
Yeah, it ain't that many.
Yeah. Alex Rodriguez.
Javi Lopez.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's get back to NBA playoffs, man. Who y'all got tonight? Miami Heat.
Oh, we showing range. You're talking baseball, okay? But
anyway,
go ahead.
This is what we do. You know, this is what we do right here. You know,
I'm about to say. I know a little bit about everything.
No one cares about baseball.
I know, right?
Nah,
I hate that is true.
Like that. I hate to say it like that.
I miss '98.
Baseball. I miss the '90s baseball. Maybe the early 2000s.
Early 2000s is cool.
Early 2000s was cool.
That's very underrated. That's a very underrated. Very underrated.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. In the early 2000s, I made sure I had MLB 2K just as much as I had NBA 2K.
Yeah.
In the early 2000s.
MVP Baseball 05 changed the game forever, though. Best baseball game ever.
Okay.
You can play like every classic team. You can play as the Yankees in 1927 versus fucking Dodgers in '89. You know what I mean? Can't do that in no other game. But anyway.
All right, who y'all picking?
So who y'all got tonight?
I got Miami.
Welcome to
that door. I think they opened that door, man. Draymond Green opened that forbidden door. He done woke up a damn team that ain't supposed to be waking up.
They took it personally when he said that, bro. I'm gonna go with. I got Miami winning. My gut is talking about one of Celtics and the Warriors, but I'm going with Miami.
Okay. Well, for me, here's the thing, and I'm just gonna tell people like this. Y'all know I've been, for Miami, advocating for Miami. I think I picked Miami to win every damn series this playoffs. I think that's about the only thing I got right this entire NBA playoffs was Miami winning all their series. So I think
you can't count the first two rounds was like a cupcake for them.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot what they played.
They played the Hawks round.
Oh yeah, ew.
Yeah.
That was like a bye series.
Trey Young went down a notch.
Yeah.
Messed around with the rotation to just test things out against Atlanta. Atlanta had no shot to beat Miami. No shot.
Exactly. And then Philly was round 2. That's what Philly was. And then Embiid ended up getting hurt. He had his injury.
And the collapse of James Harden.
Exactly.
You mean the continuing collapse?
He had one good game.
Right. Your man floated like a accordion out there, bro.
Now, here's what I want to say. Boston, as a matchup, to me, will have a better NBA Finals than the Miami Heat. Because Boston has length. You know what I'm saying? They got the young guns. They out there, they doing their thing. However, when you look at Hart, when you just look at goons and everything like that, Miami, I don't know what the saying is. Maybe y'all can help me out at home watching. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, something like that. But basically, Miami right now, y'all hit it on the head. Draymond Green has woken up the beast in the Miami Heat. I have Miami winning this game. It's going to be close, but then I think Miami actually runs away with it at the end, especially if they're not going to get the production that they should from Jason Tatum. And so with that being said, I do have the Miami Heat winning tonight.
What series do you think will get more ratings?
More ratings? Ooh.
It's going to be Miami.
Yeah, it'll be Miami. And the reason why is because it's
sure Boston and a historic team, huge fan.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing though. Boston. Here's the problem with Boston, Josh. And I agree with you about Boston being a more historic team. The problem with Boston, the problem with Boston is this: that mystique has left as far as them being able to create a dynasty. Now they're literally one
commercials you can create it from the past.
But you gotta understand, they got fan base from the past.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. They don't want to see all them light skinned dudes on the court, man. It's gonna have to be some dark.
Larry Bird fans that never left.
Yeah, that's true. No. Go ahead, Josh. No, go ahead. Okay.
You go ahead.
No, but what I was just gonna say was yes, and I get it, and you can create those commercials and everything. But with Miami, as far as capturing the fan base now, everybody remembers LeBron, D Wade, and Chris Bosh.
Miami not a
you get what I'm saying? Everybody remembers the white tees and everything being in the crowd, and you know what I'm saying, all white, you know what I'm saying, you being in Miami. You ask a youngin' today about the Paul Pierce, KG, and Ray Allen series. I mean, I kind of remember. I know Kobe beat them, but they don't even remember the fact that Paul Pierce and them beat Kobe the first time around.
Big Three, that's the most overrated championship. Yeah, I'm not going to still bring them up.
It is the most overrated.
Tell us why you mad, son.
I know. Go ahead. No. Go ahead, Josh. Go ahead.
Big Three, like they only won one. Then after that, I mean, LeBron came to town.
No,
they was old. They was on their last leg. Like they was at the end of their career, bro.
Now the joint that gets me about that team, about the Celtics that year, is that now when you look at all these years later, they still talking about like they won like 2 or 3 of them joints. Like I'm like, y'all only won one.
Like where? I'm like, y'all was on your last leg. I was like, y'all last go around and winning the championship. Every last one of them.
It saved two all-time greats' careers.
That's what it did because
what would KG been if he never won? What will Paul
Kevin.
Pierce definitely be if he never
He's
won?
been like in the Charles Barkley category. Great talent.
Probably. Yeah.
Great talent, number one. Anything. That's what he did.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Mr. Jones. Y'all don't know this back in the day, but Mr. Jones used to go off in the basement because he hated Antoine Walker.
Fuck him.
And he hated
Lazy
Antoine
bitch.
Walker.
Lazy
Exactly.
bitch.
And he used to
What,
say,
shoot threes, he 270. Motherfucker, go to fade. Get a fade away. I'm sorry.
And he used to say, man, Paul Pierce ain't never going to win no fucking ring. All right, because he got Antoine Walker beside him. That's his sidekick. He used to go off in the basement. He did. So
he got one with Miami, though.
I love Serrano, though. I love Serrano.
He did. Antoine Walker did get one with Miami. But it's just one
by the time. But
I mean,
still, bro, he paying like in the Dominican Republic, YMCA for money right now.
I mean, he was on the bench and got that title. He gave like 6 points a game.
He wasn't a star power. He wasn't effective.
Exactly. It wasn't no Shaq, Wade, or Morning.
Like if you
DJ Brown did more than him.
So name the players on that team. Nobody would think of Antoine Walker. Like nobody. You be like,
I know you'll say Gary Payton for Antoine Walker. He ain't do shit.
That is true. You will say Gary Payton before. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
pretty much. I think the Celtics get that hype because they did what the 04 Lakers should have done. Get all them old farts at the end of their career, save some careers with a ring. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys remember Boston got that nostalgia, that historic.
Exactly. I mean, they had a dynasty every decade since the 60s.
The Celtics was bad for a long time. We got to talk about that. After those Larry Bird years, they was bad for a while. Bro.
Yeah.
Especially bro, they was horrible.
After Reggie Lewis died, I would say that. Because Reggie Lewis, he was an all-star before he died and all that.
Yeah, then the Len Bias thing, too. Len Bias was carried.
Len Bias, they still was good. They was fairly.
Yeah, that would just been an all-time great dynasty. It would have been no Pistons, I would think.
Yeah.
They used to embarrass Jordan in the college.
Yeah, Len Bias would have continued the Celtics, reign.
Yeah, he would have kept him he would have kept him around another 10, 15 years as a
Jordan might have now. You can make an argument Jordan may not have won, depending on how the cards go. He may have problems getting those 6 rings.
Yeah, I'll say this. I'll say this. Jordan. I'll say this. Would Jordan have gotten 2 3-peats? No. Do I think Jordan still would have won multiple championships? Yes. I think Jordan would have got 3.
I don't know. 93. I don't think nobody could have fucked with 93 Jordan though.
No. Out the East, it would have been Boston versus Chicago. Whoever win between those going to the championship. That's pretty much that's what it had to been.
I mean, the Knicks would have had something to say about it.
Nah, they wasn't gonna beat. They wasn't gonna beat the Boston Celtics. Not with Len Bias.
No.
You talking to a fan? Nah, they wasn't beating Len Bias in Boston. No, hell no. That was not gonna happen.
Exactly.
No.
But like, who was gonna check Ewing in '93? McHale was gone. Well, he was old as shit. Robert Parrish was like 40.
They was gonna let Patrick Ewing go off and stop everybody else.
The Knicks were good. The Knicks they wasn't a good scoring team. They was good defense.
The thing.
Yeah, they played good defense. I mean, but Cuba Davis was a good shooter. John Stockton was bad.
That's one of the reasons they couldn't beat Chicago. They couldn't put enough points on the board. That was the Knicks' biggest flaw. They had defense, couldn't put enough points on the board.
Yeah, they were too busy trying to get body hunters other than try to get goddamn scores.
Yeah, Charles Oakley.
All they could do was outdoing every time he drove to the lane. That's the only thing they could do.
Shoot, even John Starks didn't even develop a damn jumper. He didn't even develop a jumper until after his injury.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hubert Davis was the shooter.
Yeah.
If anytime Hubert Davis and my man Harper was your best shooters at that time, that was a problem.
Yeah. Facts.
Nah, that's true.
Patrick was just win 30 and 15 a night.
Yes, and he would have to go 30 and 15 a night just for him to win a game.
I remember back in those live days, and Hubert Davis had a 3 by his name. Yep.
Live 95.
And the funny thing is, he would do all that in the regular season, but when the postseason comes, guess what he is? He's Brick Davis after that because he be missing every goddamn thing in the playoffs.
True.
There's a
But
reason
yeah,
why
man.
see, a lot of people don't want to be honest about why they was journeymen in the goddamn NBA. They don't want to be honest about it. There was a reason you was a journeyman in the goddamn NBA.
That's
Yeah,
true.
because they couldn't count on you. Yeah, they couldn't count on you when it counted.
Especially like people that were supposedly be 3-point specialists, they always were journeymen.
Yeah, they were. It was a lot of one-trick ponies back in the day. I'm gonna say that. Yeah,
that's facts.
There's a lot of ponies.
Facts. You had your power dunker category. You had your low post generals. Most point guards play the same. You had a few that broke the mold, like your Rod Stricklands in the world.
Yeah, Rod Strickland, Tim Hardaway, like senior, Tim Hardaway senior, and shoot, Grant Hill really changed the whole thing if he would have stayed healthy.
Oh my God, if Grant Hill would have stayed healthy.
Yeah.
That 2 or 3 guard that can literally do everything.
But hold on. But hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. We're not gonna let Mr. Jones get away with this. All 3 of us have gave our opinions. Mr. Jones, who wins tonight?
Oh, Miami.
Okay. We all right. Yeah. So we all unanimous. Dang, I should have changed it. Crap.
They want Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler deserved to be the man right now.
Yeah,
he does. Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Here's the thing: Tatum is under 25. He has plenty of time, and I think that he will get his one.
Because the NBA missing a bulldog. They missing the pit bulls. That can actually play.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's the last one. Jimmy Butler is the last one.
Jimmy Butler is the last one.
I mean, Russ is still. He's not dead.
But Russ played in the finals, so it's like you gotta think about the guy that's gonna play in the finals right now. That's the last one.
Yeah, I mean, and Jimmy played in the finals. Don't forget, 2 years ago.
He did.
Yeah,
and here's the funny thing. And here's the funny thing about it.
You one of those?
No. I said even though they're not going to count it, but he did play in the finals.
That's true. And here's the funny thing. And if I'm the Miami Heat, I'm literally sitting here like, God damn, I just can't catch a break because you go 7 games with the Celtics. I think didn't the Lakers finish the Nuggets off in 5 games? Didn't they finish the Nuggets off in 5 in that bubble? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did. They finished them off.
Yeah, it was a quick series.
Yeah. So Golden State finishes off Dallas, and then we gotta fight the 7 games to go and play another California team who's stacked. Like at this point, Miami is like, give me a fucking break.
I just want to stay home. That's what they trying to say. I just want to stay in Miami.
Yeah, them slow bastards about to get lit up.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's one of them things where Miami. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Miami wins. That's why I said Boston would be a better matchup just because they are younger and they can run with the Golden State Warriors. But to me,
can they trade baskets consistently?
No. Because I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why they can't trade baskets with them is because like Tatum, like what Tatum and Brown did in the 4th quarter of that last game, that's unacceptable. Y'all are on a roll. You got 20 plus points, both of y'all, and y'all only put up 2 shot attempts in the 4th quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Between 2 shot attempts?
2 shot attempts and 5 turnovers in the 4th quarter combined.
This is what I'm saying.
Goodbye. Good riddance.
Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying.
That's James Harden's numbers. Like, if you think about it, that's James Harden's numbers. That's PG numbers in the seventh game. That's PG.
Stop it, John. Hey, stop it, Tay. Damn it. All right.
He gonna get this smoke.
You know, play all P. Play all P. Nah.
He gonna get this smoke. Sorry, he gonna get this smoke. He came out here talking about he was the next.
Hey, Mr. Jones. Hey, Mr. Jones, mute him. Okay, mute him, Mr. Jones.
No, you know how I feel about playoff. Yeah, you know how he's playoff.
Man, podcasting. Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
I know everybody about to have their moments.
Ooh, don't get me started on that nigga. Oh my god. You know how much money I lost off that dude in game 6? in Game 7s?
People lose money every day, dude.
I don't even know why you ever betted for him.
I actually believed that he was actually going to change when he left the damn Pacers, and I fell for the bullshit.
Problem is,
The one he got me on was the Oklahoma one when they lost the first round at Game 7.
Yeah.
Are you talking about when your man Dame hit him with the bye-bye?
And the funny thing was, I actually had Portland winning that series in that year too. That was the funny thing about it.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, Miami. But here's the thing. All right, so we all have Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just ask this. So Miami wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many games do you have it going with this Golden State and Miami series?
Yeah.
Damn, 5.
Yeah, 5.
6, 5 to 6, maybe.
It could be Miami.
Golden State won it.
It could be South Beach.
Golden
It could
State
be Daytona. It could be Daytona Beach. It could be Key
Daytona
West.
Beach, Jacksonville. They still not winning. They not winning. Puerto Rico, throw Puerto Rico in. They still not winning.
Here's the thing. Now here's the thing. The gambler in me will want to take Miami because the odds would be excellent.
Yeah.
But at this point, Golden State is just too much.
Miami might can get a shot, bro. They might can catch fire.
Here's the thing. Miami can catch fire.
And they physical enough. They could play some bully.
They are physical.
Well, Golden State is the dynasty of the 20s. They dynasty of the past 10 years.
The 2010s.
Like maybe.
Yeah.
Like this is their like. Correct me if I'm wrong, and please, y'all, correct me. I think isn't this Golden State's 6th finals appearance in the last 8 years, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. When Clay's healthy, they go to the finals.
Yep.
Okay. So to me, I think it's safe to say, and this is not financial advice to people, but I'm just going to be honest with you. If I had to pick a Finals MVP this year, if Golden State wins it, it would probably be Klay Thompson.
Yeah, probably gonna be Klay.
Nah, Curry needs it.
Curry needs it, but I don't think he's going to get it. I just don't.
Legacy.
If it goes to a Game 5 and Klay had one of those games when he has like 36, they're gonna give it to Klay.
Yeah, they got to. But here's the thing with Miami, man. They dogs. They play hard. Here's what Miami needs. I'm gonna be honest with you. Miami needs you don't have a shot in this series. That's what Miami needs this entire series. Y'all don't have a shot. It's gonna be over in 5. You'll win one game. Y'all are this and that. If that happens and we keep hearing the sports shows and everything and all the major voices talk about that, I feel like Miami can take this to 7 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's just in my opinion. So if you ask me for a prediction right now, I'm going to tell you right now, it's either Golden State in 6 or Miami in 7. That's the way I see it. If it gets to a Game 7, I got Miami.
That'd be a good series if they go 7.
If they go 7, Miami might fuck around and win.
Silverman, he rubbing his hand like Birdman. They go to Game 7. All that money going from advertising.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
those are my predictions for that. Go ahead.
They better go ahead and get them MJ. They better go ahead and get them MJ clip ready or something because they're gonna need some billboard material to make this junk go past 5.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nah, they are.
Josh Haslam gonna have to use that OG status and try to find somebody.
That's another thing too. Udonis hasn't came out. Oh, Draymond broke the code. Motherfucker, when was the last time you was on the court and you shot the basketball? You just a coach at this point, and you're holding up a roster spot.
I mean, he is. He's just the coach.
Yeah, man, he is a coach, man. He's a special coach. That's pretty much.
Yeah.
He's Jackie Moon.
Yeah. Oh, Jackie Moon there. Well, at least Jackie Moon went out there and shot the ball.
Well, he's played. Jackie Moon, he's played a little.
Yeah.
Jackie Moon.
He does got rings. I mean, I can't take it away from him. But
old man Bill Russell.
He's old man at this point. He's old man. He just dressed up just to be dressed up at this point.
You waited for a pension statement. That's what you tell him.
Exactly. But yeah,
he passed the pension stage. He's just there at this point.
For his retirement papers in.
Yeah.
They might have been already sent. Truthfully.
Chris Paul is on the top of that list.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you though, Miami. This would be. I'm gonna tell you right now. If Miami pulled this off, this would be the greatest upset in NBA history.
Yeah,
since the Cavs 3.
maybe one of them.
Yeah, it would be one of. I won't say great. It would be one of the greatest. One of the greatest. We'll say that. One.
What would be the greatest upset of the recent?
3-1. 3-1.
Nah. I'm gonna tell you what was more upsetting than that. Y'all ready?
79 Seahawks from the Sonics.
Nah, I like that one, Mr. Jones. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The one that hurt the most was the ones who had already won, who had a three-peat, and they picked up all those veterans and everything just to lose 4-1 to the Detroit Pistons. That right there, yeah, the 04 Lakers and Pistons. That shit right there.
I remember I lost that team had to wear Ben Wallace jersey the next day.
Yeah. The only reason I hated that move because they had young players that was actually developing and they let them dudes walk for the old guys.
Yeah.
Like who? Devin George?
Yeah, Devin George. Hey, bro, don't sleep.
He came right back the next season. It didn't even matter. They laid him off for a year. They redshirted him.
Bringing all those old vets. They had a nice young core.
They had a young core, bro. Yeah, they had a nice young core.
I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, they put Derek Fisher on the bench.
Yeah, they put Derek Fisher on the bench for Gary Payton.
They messed up the chemistry, bro. They messed up the chemistry. If you go back in time,
who else was like young and they got rid of?
Hold on, I'm about to look that roster. What was it, 2003? I'm looking at the 2003.
Yeah, 2003 roster. Yeah, but it was. Here's the thing. They got too cocky. They got too ahead of themselves. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, Steve Kerr, he could try that playing 1 through 12 shit against Miami. That'd be the dumbest damn mistake that he ever made, especially if Tyler Hero is healthy.
Yeah, they kept most of their squad. They still had
that's what I'm saying.
Luke Walton, Derek Fisher.
They changed the line.
Devin George.
They just put the old dudes in instead of the young dudes. Yeah.
But
Devin George is gone.
Yeah, but they had Kareem Rush. When he was young, Kareem Rush. When he was a scorer.
Yeah.
I mean, Malone was still shooting pretty decent from mid-range at the time.
But he wasn't there at that time.
But, I mean, Detroit played a classic strategy, though. Let Shaq and Kobe get off and let the other two old men beat us.
Yeah.
And Gary Payton, Karl Malone couldn't do it.
Nope. They could not at all. And so that's what
I'm about to say Tayshaun Prince was dogging.
He was. I remember I used to dog you with the Pistons on 2K.
You had a few.
I did.
You had a few.
Yeah. And I forgot they had Mitch Richmond that year before too. They was old as shit that time.
That's what I'm saying.
But they did have some young guys in development though, but they just ain't playing. They had young dudes there.
I agree. But it was just one of them things. I definitely agree.
Did the opposite. They should have got young, proven guys other than getting the veterans, like guys that's on their last leg. That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
It was the Lakers.
Yeah.
Like it was the Lakers. Everybody was gonna try to play for the Lakers at that year. Everybody's gonna try to play, especially Kobe and Shaq still did. Everybody was
Of course. And they would have taken pay cuts because they would have said, shit, it's Shaq and Kobe. We can go out there and win a ring.
And that's what Karl Malone did.
Man, Karl Malone's a piece of shit. I'm not even.
You know how I feel about him.
He don't deserve no ring. He don't deserve
one.
Sorry.
Goat.
Goat of what? Molestation?
The poster child of that shit.
Nah, but the goat of not paying $200 in child support? You a millionaire?
Yeah. I'm more of the fact that your man was trying to flirt with Kobe's wife every game more than
man. Why are you wearing them clothes? Because I'm hunting Mexican girls.
Bro.
Yeah. He was terrible. Yeah, he was terrible. And
I mean, you seen his bitter ass on The Last Dance? What about Michael? They was about to fight him when he asked about Michael.
Yeah, he was pissed. Hey, look, sir. Karl Malone is a prime example of what you put out is what you receive. Yeah. All that bad karma and all that shit that you was doing, that sneaky shit, it caught up to your ass. Okay.
He was supposed to win some championships.
Of course he was. But they said, nah, we gonna put Michael Jordan out there.
Between him and John Stockton choking.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they was definitely joking. But nah, man, but again, let's go Heat for tonight. I'm definitely rooting for the Heat. Like I said, Boston would be a better matchup, but the Heat. But you're right, though, Mr. Jones. The mental capacity of Boston, I don't know if they're ready. You know what I'm saying? Like,
times they've been in this position lately.
Bruh, isn't this like their fourth or fifth Eastern Conference? This is like their fourth Eastern Conference Finals in the last 6 years.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the new Eagles over here.
Exactly. So it's one of those things, and
call that man Jason McNair.
Exactly, or Jason Garoppolo, something. Shit. But yeah, I honestly I have him with a meltdown. I got him with a meltdown this game. I don't think he's going to perform the way that he should. And without a good supporting cast tonight, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Miami, the fans are gonna be in it. The energy. I agree with you, Mr. Jones. You gotta create that villain. Like Boston is not a villain. Boston is love. The same way the LA Rams are love. So you got to create that villain, that light versus dark, you know what I'm saying, whole thing. I agree with y'all, you and Tay. So you got to have that guy, and I just think that it's Jimmy Butler, and everybody is going to count Jimmy out in the finals. They just are.
Yeah.
My opinion, they're going to count Jimmy out.
Man, but they counting him out now.
Yeah, they count him out now. They saying tonight he ain't gonna get it done. They saying Boston because Boston what? Boston won by a blowout in Miami, didn't they? Yeah, the last game.
Yeah.
And Jimmy and them was playing. So they saying basically Jimmy is done. That's what they saying. So yeah, I think this is that night. I think this is the night that Jimmy gets it done. And salute to the Miami Heat. Y'all go get y'all ring, man. Y'all got 4 more after this one.
Pretty much.
It's a tough hill to climb, but it can be done. And here's the thing too. Steph Curry, one of the things that I pay attention to, I pay attention to things that happened in the previous series. What a lot of people don't realize is Steph Curry banged up his knee in game 5.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Steph Curry had to come out early. Steph Curry didn't even finish that. I don't think Steph Curry finished the game. Clay did.
Yeah.
So that's something to look out for too.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. I think it's like I said, we don't know. We don't know. Golden State is funny thing is both teams actually due for a championship. Golden State and Miami.
Yep, and one of them is the one of the best vacation spots, probably around like 90% of the world. So
exactly,
we ain't going to return down a Miami Finals game.
That's true. Stephen A. won't.
South Beach is.
Oh, that because he smashing Molly. You know, Molly live in Miami.
Right? Exactly.
Exactly. I thought that was allegedly.
Ain't no goddamn
he alleged. He's allegedly done it.
It went from a legend to a legend. Yeah. It's a legend. Okay. Allegedly, my ass. Everybody knows.
Exactly.
Damn, Stephen A. Not well. Stephen A. Man, it makes sense, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's another thing too. And I think Tay touched on this. No. Mr. Jones touched on this in the group chat when Stephen A. This is gonna be my last time in South Beach and all that kind. Yeah. That all of them provided billboard material for the Miami Heat.
Mm-hmm. You doing the conspiracy theory? ESPN on it too. NBA, everybody wanted in South Beach.
No, my thing
Oh,
was
cool.
it all transpired with Draymond Green. Draymond Green should never open his mouth, and everybody else was like, "Yeah, Boston go win," because Miami did look terrible in that game. Like they was like, "Oh yeah, they done. The
Yeah,
injuries, this and that, they're done. They're just there to play the next game, like pretty much.
yeah.
It's just a victory speech.
Well, that
Little do
whole
they know,
series has been inconsistent.
You said what?
I said in one word, that whole series is inconsistent.
yeah,
Oh, of course. I
Listen,
agree.
Mr. Jones, with your avatar, man, up here doing the GQ pose. I see your Playboy. I must
Exactly.
Thank you. I went to the wedding that day.
blazer. What, got a blazer and some jeans. You got the casual jeans. What is that, casual Friday?
No, it's a suit.
I'm joking with you, bro.
Oh,
nah, they
That's
yeah,
a
man.
bourbon life is changing you, man.
But no,
hey,
but I'm gonna
man.
tell you right now, the
Men's warehouse
media.
special.
But here's what they did. The media did their job, is what I'm gonna say. And the reason why I say the media did their job, because I was reading social media posts with people, Boston in 6. This series is over.
Mhm.
Let's go ahead with the Boston and Golden State series. It's going to be a great series. Things like that. The thing is, what's the name is not supposed to be there, Miami. But somehow Miami is going to find a fucking way. I got Miami tonight. I'm not wavering from my pick. Miami, they got this.
Yeah, plus they got the GM called Slipback. You know what I'm saying? Pat Riley.
Yep.
They're gonna
Exactly.
quit.
GM president. Yep.
Al Pacino of basketball.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly.
Man, I
Hey,
hope Al
look.
Pacino play him in a movie before he dies.
Exactly. Hey, look, man. It's so funny too because literally, when the Heat be like on a run or something like that, the camera always cut to Pat Riley.
Yep.
Pat Riley be sitting up there clapping like, "Yeah, that's it, motherfuckers. Get it. All right, I told y'all."
With that fresh ass Armani suit he had since '93.
Exactly.
Man,
Nah.
but if you looked at his face that game 5, oh my god, it's like he's ready to
Oh,
trade
yeah.
everybody. He's
like,
ready to
yeah.
trade
Man,
everybody.
some of y'all may not be here next season.
Exactly.
Exactly. He looked like that. He looked like he told Spo, "I don't know what this is. This ain't coaching. If I need to pull a what was it, a 05 or 06, I will." Remember when Stan Van Gundy left
Oh my goodness.
and Pat Riley had to step in the middle of the season?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, it looked
Damn,
like
man,
he
Gundy
told
ass needs to stay in the damn booth. He better not ever take another goddamn coaching job. He done literally
Exactly.
got fired at every goddamn coach job he's had
exactly.
because he don't get along with players. He like George Karl, but without the offense. That's pretty
Yeah.
much
Oh
what he is.
man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they tried to create a lot of bullshit too about Jimmy, saying how he's hard to play with coaches and him and Spo went at it and all of that in the locker room. And I'm like, y'all gotta stop with this.
No, they just had a disagreement, bro. I know that. I
Exactly.
know
One
they
disagreement.
talked about it. It was just a disagreement, bro. I don't think they was probably
What
cool.
you're going to get anyway when you got a championship level team. Shit, Mike win at Phil.
Yeah.
Man, they offered all the time, bro.
That's why Bobby Knight was never an NBA coach.
Bobby Knight probably get his ass wet, man.
Nah, he would have got the trust free will. He would have got choked in practice. I ain't even gonna feed. He would have got choked in practice.
He would got that PJ Carlissimo.
You think Bill Knight could pull that shit in the NBA with them grown ass men?
With grown
Hell no.
Yeah.
grown men,
Would have got choke slam.
Hell yeah.
Imagine if tried to do that shit to Charles Oakley.
Oh yeah. Charles Oakley, Dennis Rodman. Man, he would have got his ass beat.
You go with the 13th player on the goddamn bench for all I care. Bobby Knight ain't doing that shit.
Nah,
Hell no.
Shit, they said that's why Brad Stevens had to go up there in the front office. Basically, another Bruce Arians. Hey, bro, we're gonna send you to the front office because you don't know how to act. you don't know how to talk to people. So you gotta go to the front office.
no,
That's basically what that was.
he don't know how to talk to people.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because remember, he had the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals as well. And in that very next year, they said, nah, they sent him to the front office and brought in Ime Udoka.
They said basically, yeah, he's valuable. What they say, he's valuable to the organization, but it's just how did they put they the political part was the player development. That's what it was. It was player development which basically means motherfuckers wasn't responding under you because you don't know how to talk to people. Same way with Bruce Arians. Listen, Bucks was on a mission that first season. The second season, everybody was basically like, look, we self-efficient. We could do what we need to do. But, you know what I'm saying? Okay, Bruce is here. And then y'all saw Bruce all season smacking motherfuckers up beside the helmet, cursing at AB, get the fuck off the field, all that kind of. They said, nah, you got to go. You ruffling feathers. You got to go.
Even though I think that's more, even though it's more TB, but other than Bucks.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's definitely TB. It was TB not getting along with Arians. 100%. I think it's about 80 to 90% TB.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called him out for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say no reason. It would be so like I think it was a game where Brady threw like 3 interceptions. Like the team was up, Brady threw 3 interceptions. They ended up losing. He called them out. But in Tom Brady's defense, listen, my coach, who I won 6 championships with, barely called me out. So who the fuck are you? After I saved your job, I made you look good.
Yeah. Well, you know, Bill Belichick really don't talk to the media in general, so he ain't gonna do it.
That's true.
He just be like, on to Cincinnati. Anything else?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's how he is.
No? Okay, I can leave. All right.
He get those
right?
one word answers. He get those one.
Yeah. Yes. No. Oh. Maybe.
How do you feel Tom Brady played? We're on to Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I heard Bill Belichick is roughing in the film room, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Julian Edelman was talking about that shit. Oh my god!
He started coaching LT.
He don't care if he don't care if he's a star player or not.
Yeah,
bro, this dude cussed out Julian Edelman for dropping a pass.
But
he said
1,300. Right though. Yeah, you're a professional wide receiver. You don't put to be dropping passes.
Exactly. He said, I know 1,300 wide receivers that will not drop that fucking pass. And look at you. And play the joint over again like 4 times, like rewinding the shit while cussing them out. Bill Belichick is ruthless, bro.
Man, I wish they had a Hard Knocks.
Society.
That's why they not. But listen,
I think the coaches go soft on Hard Knocks, you know, because the camera's there. The camera wasn't there.
Exactly. Yeah, I was about to say, Mr. Jones, that's why New England never had a Hard Knocks, because to be honest with you, I think that would be the highest rated one ever if you could see Bill Belichick in his element.
Yo, if he's anything like Julian Edelman said on his All the Smoke joint, oh my god, yeah. He could not make it on Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks.
But here's the thing.
Crazy.
But here's the thing, too. I'm the type of person, if I'm working for you or things like that, I'm okay with that as long as it's in the film room. Yeah. When you start taking that to the media, that's what BA crossed the line. Okay, you want to call out Brady? Hey, listen, we were doing this well in the game, but then we just kept turning the ball over. Tom, I need you to be better. If you do that in the film room, okay. But when you start going on national media, and especially today with social media, where they just run with stuff and make headlines, oh, yeah, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
Yeah, that was just funny. He said, man, I was getting cussed out and coached at the same time for one play. He said, I just dropped one pass. He said he just kept playing the joint in practice. He's in the film room. See, he's like, me and my other assistant coach could go out there right now, make that catch. Look at this. Look at the form. Look at this shit. He just kept going.
I gotta watch that.
I've been trying so hard not to laugh in the locker room while I was there.
Yeah, but I mean, but he was but here's the thing, Bill Belichick, that's how he was though. He was no nonsense. He ain't play that, if you notice, Patriots, I think they literally like one of the least penalized teams in like NFL history. Like Bill ain't play that shit.
Yeah,
like he just didn't.
Don't hear too much about off the field. Very rarely.
If you do, they get cut. Like they ain't on the team that
I think it's something. I
week.
think they got something in the contract with social media or something.
Yeah,
I
I think they
You can't do certain things on social media.
Yeah, I think they do too. But honestly, that's why Aaron Hernandez. To be honest, Aaron Hernandez fucked Bill Belichick up in his mind. Like when Aaron Hernandez had all that shit going on, Bill Belichick was like, "What the like, bruh?
He had no idea. He had
That's what I'm
no
saying.
idea. He's like,
He,
huh? I just gave this man a contract and he's doing this shit. Hold up, wait,
I mean, who did? Who knew he was a stone cold killer?
Technically, you know, though NFL play, you know, before you get drafted, they had.
But you would got a whiff of it though. You would have had some type of suspicion, something.
I mean, yeah, because he made it to college.
You know, yeah, he get in trouble in college though. That's why he dropped in the draft.
But the nigga was a fucking Dexter in your locker room.
Yeah, he do got more than one.
He do got more than one. And here's the thing. If I'm Bill Belichick, I'm like, damn, if I ever spent time in the film room criticizing him, could I have been next? Like, was I on his list?
And man, Bill would have been walking to his car in the parking lot.
Exactly.
Like little footsteps, your man just come up behind him.
Hey, bro.
It was only one pass. It was only one pass. And Cole clocked him in the parking lot.
Hey, bro. It would have been like, what was it? That Hitman video game, bro. When you used to have to sneak up behind people to strangle them. That nigga Aaron Hernandez.
Out this joint.
Yeah.
Man, Bill Belichick would have been in the house taking a nap. Your man would have came through it out like Splinter Cell trying to get this nigga.
Exactly. There it was. Yeah, it was Splinter Cell. Yeah. Splinter Cell when you had to pick the lock and all that to get in.
Oh man. Bill Belichick waking up in this garage like, what the hell?
Exactly.
Up in a dark room with just one light in the center.
Exactly.
It was just one pass. I missed one block. One block.
Just one goddamn block. Just one goddamn block.
Yeah.
We still won the game. It doesn't matter. You dropped the pass.
His whole life on the line, though.
Whole life, I don't care.
That's hilarious.
Matter of fact, I got the game film. We gonna look at this together before you kill me. This is how we gonna look at it. You see how you missed that block?
You that block?
Yeah,
you didn't follow the technique, son. What are you learning in the off season? Technique.
Yeah. Nah, it's true.
Him and Mike Tomlin cannot do a hard knocks. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Mike Tomlin cannot do a hard knocks.
Nope. Nah, because Mike Tomlin, another one. He's very, yeah. That's what they say.
One of those hard knocks, like, son, you suck. You got to go now. Like now, like
yeah.
Matter of fact, keep the equipment. You need to leave. Like, what?
Keep the equipment.
Is it, you know how you got to return your stuff? They say just keep it. You need it more than us. Like,
exactly.
I think the USFL calling you right now.
Exactly.
Be like my man from Cleveland. Why am I running second team? Ass got traded. That day.
But he was playing horrible during the whole training camp. That's what made him like.
Exactly. But the fact that you came to the coach's office or the GM office about why am I running second team?
Nah, it's what he said. He did him, bro. He said, well, if you don't like me, well, you could trade me. Next thing you know, that nigga was traded the next day. Like, the Buffalo.
The Buffalo with Nate Peterman.
He probably not even in the league no more.
Nope. Never had.
Nope.
Yeah, man. All right. We got anything else? New Music Friday?
New music came?
Honestly, I think it was just singles. I think it was a couple singles.
The Kanye joint. That's about it.
Kanye and XXX talking.
Yeah. Which Kanye played at the Donda 2. Yeah, at the Donda 2 release. Oh yeah, and that's another thing too. So Zeus, shout out to Zeus if you're watching. Shout out to you, sir. Zeus did say he said that Donda 2 will be releasing sometime over the summer. And yeah, that's what they talking about now. So Donda did release on the STEM player, but now they saying they're gonna release it to all platforms by the end of June. It should be out.
The final version, or just the version that's been played on the Steam players?
Should be the final version, but we know Kanye.
Yeah, you know, Steve Play only got 4 songs on it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He only got 4. He only got like 4 or 5 songs on the Steam Play. He ain't got that many.
All right, so I guess we'll get the complete version now.
Yeah. And then Kendrick added the Heart Part 3 on the Big Steppers project too. It's supposed to be Part 3. I think it's supposed to be Take 3 or something like that. I guess he's going to add more records to it.
Okay. And then Moneybagg Yo dropped a single. See what I'm saying? That was decent. Actually, I rock with that a lot. Yeah,
He's been in the background lately. I wonder because the whole Memphis thing. I guess he's been back. You know, take some time off.
Yeah, it could be that, but overall, I rock with him. That song was decent. It was a decent song, but to me, I'm still sticking to my guns, and I'm going to say it right now. It's gonna be a Kodak Black summer. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Kodak has been on a roll. Did y'all see what he put on Young Miami's mother IG?
Oh my goodness.
So basically, it was big controversy where Young Miami's mom had used like the heart eyes emoji when Lil Baby had posted something.
Mm-hmm.
So then Young Miami's mother was, I guess, promoting her daughter's brand and had on like an outfit. So Kodak commented on it, was like, why you don't ever put no heart eye emojis under my caps, under my pictures? So yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So Kodak shooting his shot at Young Miami mother.
She has to be young. She has to be young, yo. Because every like
she
rappers,
is
like going after her at this point.
I think she only like 39.
I was about to say
she like 30.
She only damn.
I think she's like 39, bro. Because you gotta remember, Young Miami is not that old. She's like 21, 22.
Yeah, I'm about to say she's like 23 max.
Yeah, 23 max. Yeah, and I think Mon Dukes is like 39 or 40.
Mom must have been a teenage mom or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is. She was a teenage mom.
Yeah, she had to be young.
Hey, she had to learn a game from somebody.
She started early. Damn, it started early. But at least the kids are out of the house, you know, before you hit 40.
I mean,
but I'm pretty sure she lived with. I'm pretty sure she lived with Young Miami. Bro.
I'm pretty sure. I was about to say she lives.
Mom might get her a little condo, you know what I mean, whole side to the house.
Nah, she lived with her, bro. She lived with her.
Give her the basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was about to say she just got out. She just got out of jail not too long ago. So yeah, she definitely living with Young Miami. Yeah. But all right, that's it. Y'all got anything else?
Nope.
I think that's it.
All right. Well, go ahead. What were you gonna say, Mr. Jones?
I said, nah, ain't nothing else. Just next week we can do the We Own the City, the whole thing.
Yeah. Next week we will get to We Own the City. We know we've been putting that off. We're sorry about that, but it was a mini series, and so tonight is tomorrow's the season finale, and so that's it. You get to find out how much of a piece of shit Wayne Jenkins really was, and
man, I can't wait.
I can't wait either. Then
we'll
review that.
I'm innocent.
But if you know the case, you know what happened. So it's just
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It just depends how they're gonna play it out as far as HBO.
So it's based on a real case.
Yeah,
it's based on true story.
Yeah, bro, this is a true story, bro. This ain't nothing made up. This is a true story.
That's why he got that jail time. Jenkins. That's why he got that jail time. It's because of that case. Because of that.
Like bro, like this is not like that shit made national headlines. It's the news.
Probably been under the rock around.
That shit was more popular than the Jack Johnson shit. That joint was popular.
Exactly.
It was national. That shit was everywhere.
Yeah, because like, and I remember like they were saying like he was guilty of a lot of stuff: extortion, prostitution, robberies, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, he was that nigga.
Yeah, basically.
And lying on a police report. He got everything.
Yeah, falsified police reports. They got.
Oh, my man was Lonzo in real life.
Yeah, they got him on tax evasion because
tax evasion.
Yeah,
tax
because
evasion,
they
money laundering,
money
they got
laundering, all that.
everything, bro.
Yeah,
Everything.
and because with the tax evasion, what they was able to hit them with, which was easy, was so all that stuff is paid by the state police officers. They was coming in at 11 o'clock, finishing by 4 or 5, but putting that they was basically working from 8 to 6 or
Mhm.
8 to 10
Oh, yeah,
and
they was
all that
still
kind of.
overtime.
Yeah, stealing. So that's tax evasion right there. So
I mean, man, that was crazy, bro.
yeah,
Oh no, it was a high profile case. It was
yeah.
definitely it's out there. It's
Yeah,
public record.
maybe
It's out there.
go ahead and dig in the crates real quick.
Yeah, nah, go ahead, nah. You definitely need to Google it because it is that, and that was the thing, and that's what, if I'm not mistaken, Tay, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what helped the city reach a settlement on Freddie Gray's death and pay his family
Yeah,
out
yeah, it
because
was.
his unit was they were
Still
people
an
from his unit were
investigation from those years.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. And so they was just like, look, we've been in the wrong, so we gotta pay out at this point because we
Mind
don't know if this shit was true or not. Go ahead, Tay.
and I'm gonna say, mind you, this is back in like late '90s, early 2000s that they're investigating. Like this is like way back, and they didn't have like they couldn't do nothing from I think '97 till like that point with Freddie Gray. They couldn't do nothing, or else it would have been an internal investigation like for years. They couldn't do nothing, and when that happened, they had no choice but to pay, bro. They had to pay because they would have had to backtrack everything that he did from them years. So
Yep.
the best way they could have did was pay him out. That's the only way they could have done it. If they was on investigation.
It makes me love this shit even more.
Oh no, Baltimore back in the '90s, like '90s.
Yeah, they're wild.
Yeah.
It's probably still that to a degree.
Yeah, but it's more documented now. It's way more documented.
Corruption in every city. There's corruption in every city.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. It's definitely corruption in every city. And that's why, and just to expound, that's why the Baltimore Police Department is pissed off because they basically like, why y'all just keep targeting us? Like, it's other corrupt units in other cities, but y'all just keep focusing on Baltimore.
Yeah, they got tired of doing New York.
Yep, that's all it was.
They got tired of doing New York.
They got tired of doing New York and LA. Everybody know LA is corrupt. It's been that way since what? Rodney King?
Yeah.
It was before then. It was corrupt before then.
Yeah, definitely before then.
Mm-hmm.
But you got 3 major cities though. That's your 3. Technically your 3.
When they had Crash back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, Crash, what Snowfall is about? Loosely based on Freeway Ricky Ross. We all know that LAPD was corrupt back then.
Exactly.
Accepting bribes and all that kind of stuff. We know that.
Especially the drug era. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, the dude Wayne Jenkins was just at that point he was being greedy because he was saying like he made 75 as a base salary, then another 60 to 70 on overtime. So if you making over $150,000, bro, like at that point, what you out here, Rob?
The money. Yeah, they're gonna follow the money.
Yeah.
Man, my man was making. I didn't know cops made that kind of bread.
Well, no. That's the thing. His base salary was only 75, but on overtime, that's why he was getting 150,000 because he was saying that he was doing overtime basically almost every day. So he was basically making another salary with overtime.
Yeah, they made it too obvious that they were still at time.
Exactly, like too obvious.
You about to do it like every day, switch it up a little.
Well, not only was he stealing time, he was also stealing evidence money. So it was like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think evidence money is worse than stealing time. Maybe if I put my hierarchy the worst.
Man, they doing them drug buses, man. They gotta count that money, and they find out like $100,000 that shit is missing. Oh man.
Yeah. Because I mean, and here's the thing: the show did a good job of how they would do it. It would be what would make sense. They would do a drug bust. How much is in there? Shit, it looked like it's about 160,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about this? It's 100,000 in there now. That's what we recover. So
Mhm.
now they got 60,000 to split between 4 people or 3
That's it.
people. Yeah, you good. And when you
Just
doing
don't
these type,
And then when the eternal fears come, you don't say nothing. You don't know where that money at.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, like the dude who was a kingpin and all that they stopped in the show. They asked him, hey, he was like, how much y'all say y'all found? Shit, well, where's the rest of it?
Exactly.
Because I know I had more than that up there. Mr. Jones, this man is snoring. All right, y'all.
Jones, did you over there taking a mid-power nap in a
He is. Man taking a power nap. He an old man, y'all. He an old
he
man.
old man there.
still recovering from that flight? He must have
Mr. Jones.
just mute him. Can we mute him?
Yeah, mute him. Mute him.
I can't even mute him. I gotta log into the computer to mute him. Mr. Jones. Yeah. This show about to go on for like 3 hours, y'all.
I know, right? Dang.
Yeah, hey, listen, we gonna click off and he gonna be gone. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey, so
MT signing
still
off.
MT
signing in. Don't you?
Yeah.
Technically, you still gotta
sign there.
You're gonna have an extra 30 minutes of just behind the scenes,
Exactly.
guys.
Yeah, man. Let me go and grab the computer. I gotta chop this up and put this on the YouTube page. This is great. Only thing that would have made this better if his camera was on and we got to observe him actually lay the fuck out.
Oh, that would have been way worse, bro.
David, wake his ass up. Jones.
I know. Jones. Man, hold on. I'm gonna text the wifey. I'm gonna tell her, go in there and cut his
and wake his ass up.
Exactly.
Man, if you don't wake your ass up.
Exactly.
Get old, man. Get old.
Oh, man, you know you can't party. You can't party late nights no more, bro.
Exactly.
This is the first. This is the first. This is the first right here.
I wouldn't go to sleep in stream. I would have just said, all right, guys, I got to get going.
That's what I'm saying.
He probably thought he's gonna wake up. He probably thought he's gonna wake up while we're still talking. That's
why I drank before the show, man. Man, I don't want to be out there. I gotta stay sharp.
Damn, man. All right, y'all. It's time for me to go ahead and sign on in.
No, you gotta sign in to go ahead and
Yeah. Yeah, this is hilarious though. But all right, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all.
Oh yeah, we definitely clipping this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we definitely clipping this.
We got our L of the week, bro. We got our L of the week tag.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, look. Hey, listen. I will clip this and send this to y'all. If y'all want to put this on y'all page too to make it L of the week. This is definitely the L of the week, okay?
Goddamn right. I'm about to use this shit.
Next show, we're gonna put the L of the week. Our very own TMS, Mr. Jones.
Exactly.
Our own brother.
Exactly. Dude.
Anybody catch these L's. Anybody catch these L's.
Hey, listen. Do the animation or whatever. Have the Z's going around his picture and everything like that.
Hey man, well at least he didn't fall asleep in mid sentence. Like your man's like, yeah man, I got Miami winning.
Exactly.
I was like, dang, bro. I was like man, that Tank fight must have been up. Little too many brewskis.
He must have been analyzing, boy. This Tank fight, boy, must have took him to another level.
That man must have put it all night, man. You can't do those all nighters no more once you get 30, bro. You can't do that no more once you get 30.
That's true.
Time that you know real quick. Yeah, bro. You get up there, bro.
Yeah. His next name should be
look at him.
His name should be Dark Jones from here on out. The way he breathe, he like Vader.
Sleepy Jones is a new nickname alert. Sleepy Jones.
Yeah, that's it.
We gotta come up with a new nickname.
Hey, bro, I'm signing in right now, bro. This is bad on so many levels. This is bad. Damn, bro. Hold on, let me log in. Come on. Hold on.
He needs to get muted up, bro. We just thought he lost
I
internet.
guarantee he probably thought he was gonna wake right back up right before.
Hey, MT, you gotta edit this out on YouTube, bro. You gotta put it like he lost internet connection. Like,
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna let it live on there, bro. It's good.
You know, once it's on the internet, it's on there forever, man.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that. Have to be on there forever.
Mr. Jones, I'm never letting this go. We're gonna be in the old folks' home. I'm gonna go. Like, come back in 2022. You fell asleep in the middle of the stream, man.
Exactly.
Embarrassing us.
At the end of the show, on top of that,
at the end of the show, couldn't even make it through the show. Couldn't even make it through the show.
Exactly.
Oh, man. This is never a dull moment on this goddamn podcast. It's never a dull moment.
Bro.
We're gonna make him drink coffee before every show. Like, nah, bro.
Damn it, Meg's not home.
Oh,
exactly. Damn, bro. All right, y'all. I'm entering the studio. All right, y'all. I'm about to end the show, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All right, y'all. Peace.
all right, bro.
All right.